Hello, Let's Players, it's Rizalka, and it's time to use our raft. Ah, beautiful. Ah, half a bridge. Don't see that every day. What are we gonna do with it? What are we gonna do? Jump! And there's no way that we would see the bottom of the bridge if we were jumping on top of it. Anyway, your raft drifts away after you jump onto the bridge, and if we turn around... Where is the rest of town? Guess we'll go this way first, being that this is the mayor's office. Ah, such beautiful rendering. Town hall.
Well, a new constituent.
I'm the mayor of
Shanbar.
Shanbar.
Glad to meet you. I hope you're registered to vote.
Not at all. I love him. Well, not love him, but you know, he's funny.
If you just came to look, go over there and look at the files. They're open to everybody. You might learn something. I used to have less time on my hands when the town was bigger. I'm still needed. The lighthouse keeper and I have worked out an anti-vulture warning system.
Interesting.
Can't seem to get it to work yet, though.
But how are you in contact with him? I mean, like, the road to the north now is impassable. Oh.
If you just came to look, go...
No, we already said that. Tell me about my knife. No comment? Nothing about my rock? What about my matches? No? Teleorb?
Isn't that one of those devices that Mudok, Canuck, Rupert, and Trimbile were trying to market?
Yes, indeed it was. How about, the lighthouse?
That is our Keeper of the Flame.
Keeper of
The
the
brave
flame.
soul who lives all alone, keeping an eye peeled for vultures. He's a
Keeper of
trifle
the flame.
long-winded. The only way
Aw.
to get his attention is to put something right in front of his face.
That's not entirely nice.
It's a shame about the infrastructure of the
Yes.
valley. Ever since that thing started going downhill, travel has become very precarious.
I'll say. I had to use a raft. And, didn't I have negatives for some reason? No comment. I should have a... Usually you take pictures of people you meet. Maybe I have to actually use my camera. There we go. It's been a while since I've played this. But let us do the most thrilling thing in the world and go through the filing system. We might learn some things. This might take a couple of videos, but it'll be worth it in the end. East Shanbar Times. Mud Day, October 6, 1640 Goo. Mudok's arms and armaments disappears. The headquarters of IT&L Incorporated and Mudok's Armory, both located in East Shanbar, are both the most recent inexplicable disappearances. They follow on the heels of the disappearance of the historic Inn of Isenuf last month. Yep, there was more to that. Here we go. Frobar, Augur 13, 1640. Historic Inn of Isenuf disappears. A frantic Mordecai Mudok discovered that the historic Inn of Isenuf has mysteriously disappeared, and his wife along with it. We had just finished breakfast at the inn, and I walked across the street to open up my shop. I turned to say something to Molly, and the whole block was gone. Mordecai has moved in with his friend and partner Rupa. The mayor vows recovery. Mud Day, October 6. Oh, that's the previous one. Yes, brilliant. Gru's Day, Mage 21. In 1642, General Store closes and disappears on the same day. I can't take it anymore, says Will Swindle, ex-proprietor of the General Store. But fate took a hand when immediately upon tacking up his last notice, the building disappeared. It's just as well, he shrugged philosophically. My clientele has been dwindling steadily. Gru's Day, December 14th, 1635. Phoebo's Folly, commonly known as the cluster, is suspected to have been replaced with a fake cluster. The holy woman at Belnare Temple has expressed concern and has asked for an inquiry. IT&L has been contracted to investigate. And that's the beginning of it again. So let's go out. Survivor. A game of strategy involving two players in the guise of the Wizard Trembile and the Mage Canuck. The Mage piece plays a compound move comprised of one straight and one diagonal move in one turn, like a knight on a chessboard. The Canuck piece can move to any square on the board to block the wizard's piece's movement. Whenever the wizard's piece vacates a square on the playing board, that square becomes a pit. The object of the game is to occupy the last remaining square on any board, or on the board. Shanbar Library. Blueprints checked out by Canuck. Construction to begin in 1648. Burnell Temple. Ancient temple continuously occupied by unusually high priestesses since BC, before counting. Phoebo. Dwarven miner who discovered the cluster, also known as Phoebo's Folly. Embarrassed by the folly, he took to drink and missed a turn during a joyride in a mining cart. Parts of the mining cart and some of his wardrobe are enshrined at Belnair Temple. The cluster. Football-sized concentration of pure aluminite of an odd colour. The luminance of the cluster never diminishes. On view at Belnair Temple. See Phoebo's Folly. Also see aluminite. Phoebo's Folly. A football-sized concentration of aluminite that has emitted strange sounds and energies, found by the dwarven miner Phoebo. Set aside as a good luck symbol then. When the anticipated vein of aluminite failed to appear, was named Phoebo's Folly. Ultimately, aluminite became a dominant mining material. Phoebo did not live to see his discovery become a valued building material and light source. Renamed the cluster. See the cluster, also see aluminite. ITNL Incorporated. Illuminite, Transluminite, and Leisure Incorporated. Company formed by Wizard Trembile, Rupa, Mordecai Mudok. I keep saying Mudok. Oh no, I keep saying Mordecai. Mordecai Mudkai. That's what I want to say. And the Mage Canuck for the purposes of building an underground resort and the development of high technology commercial products. The first project of ITNL Incorporated was Dizzy World. Other projects include the prototype Teleorb, which we own, lighting products, aluminite magnets, and aluminite batteries. Nothing in that one. Aluminite. Glowing material mined by my mouth is not working today. Dwarves. Originally considered useless, see Phoebo's Folly, now used extensively for building underground. Valued for its screw-repellent qualities. Manufacturing materials used by ITNL Incorporated, see ITNL. Illuminite loses its glow when exposed to the most sources of warmth, as sunlight or body heat. Maximum illumination from this material can be obtained by placing near radio speakers. Interesting. Keep that in mind, everyone. Isle of Isenough. Inn of Isenough, not Isle of Isenough. Historic Inn of Isenough, built first in 985 GU. Inherited by Molly Mudok Kettle in 1626 GU. Subsequently remodeled to suit her taste. Intriguing. Kettle/Mudok. Kettle/Mudok betrothal. Molly Kettle and Mordecai Mudok were wed in the lobby of the historic Inn of Isenough, Frobar 14, 1635 GU. Let's have a look at the other drawer. Plants. High-altitude plants. Among the rarest high-altitude plants is the bonding plant, found in the mountain passes around the Valley of the Sparrows. This plant is often found near signs. While scientific research has never verified its relationship to humans, it is widely believed that this plant creates an emotional bond with anyone who finds and removes one. While good mental health won't invigorate a bonding plant, the plant seems to wilt and eventually die when its master becomes sad or depressed. Aww. It has also been said that a wilting and dying plant can sadden its master prematurely. Most remarkable of all is that the bond between plants and their masters is not limited by physical barriers. Cases have been recorded where a plant has wilted and died from a saddened master in another continent. Intriguing. And we're out of time, and we're going to come back, and when we do, we will read the rest of these things. See you later.